You know, before we start today's lesson, I want you to take a deep breath because learning English is not just about remembering words, it's about feeling confident inside. Sometimes we all doubt ourselves. We think, my English is not good enough. We compare ourselves to others. We feel scared to speak, worried to make mistakes. But listen, you're not behind. You're learning, you're improving, and you're growing every single day. And today, you'll see that your brain can understand much more English than you think. Hey everyone, today we're going to do something a little different and a little exciting. We'll do a real test, a listening and shadowing test for beginners. But don't worry, it's not a scary test. It's a simple practice to help you find out how much real English you already understand. In this test, you'll listen to C1 to C2 level English. But don't panic, it's not like textbook English. It's daily English, the kind people use in normal life. Simple, natural, emotional. Our goal is to see, can beginners understand advanced English when it's spoken in a slow, clear, and daily style? And we'll try this together, step by step. You'll listen, repeat, and feel English in real time. We'll also find out if the learners who watched our previous beginner videos can now follow higher-level conversations more easily. So, if you've been practicing with our simple lessons before, this is your moment to test yourself. Listen carefully, shadow the speaker, and notice how much your brain already understands naturally. At the end of this video, you'll know exactly how strong your listening skills are and how close you are to sounding like a fluent English speaker. But before we start, I want to tell you something from my heart. My goal is not just to make English videos. My goal is to give you real value, to help you grow, think, and speak English confidently every single day. So please, everyone watching this right now, go to the comments down below and tell me honestly, are you able to understand this C1 to C2 English easily? Even if you understand just 50%, that's still amazing progress. Because if you're learning something new from this video, there's nothing that makes me happier than knowing you're improving. Remember, English learning is not about perfection. It's about progress, emotion, and connection. So relax, focus, and let's take this journey together. No fear, no pressure, just learning with a smile. Are you ready? Let's begin our daily English listening challenge. I open my eyes. The light is soft. Not too bright, not too dark. Sometimes mornings make me feel peaceful. Sometimes they make me think too much. Today, I don't want to rush. I just want to talk to myself, to learn, to listen, and to feel my own English. You know, sometimes we forget learning English is not only about speaking, it's about feeling every word you say. When you feel your words, your voice becomes stronger, your mind becomes calm, and your confidence grows naturally. So today, I'll spend my day talking to myself in English. Not perfect English, not fancy words, just real, honest English. Good morning, me. You look a little sleepy, but that's okay. let's start with something simple. I look in the mirror again. Today, I'll speak in English, not for others, but for myself. Because speaking English is not about showing off. It's about showing up for yourself. I put the kettle on. The sound of boiling water always makes me calm. It's like a small reminder. You're alive. You're learning. I say to myself, I'm learning English every day. I'm becoming better step by step. I'm learning English every day. I'm becoming better step by step. Sometimes saying it twice makes it feel more real. I like mornings like this. Quiet, warm, safe. When I was a beginner, I was afraid to speak. Even when I knew the words, I froze. My brain said, "Don't make a mistake." My heart said, "You'll look silly." But you know what? Both were wrong. Because mistakes are not signs of weakness, they're signs of progress. Now, whenever I speak and make a mistake, I smile and say, "Oh, that's how I learn." You can't speak fluently without feeling awkward first. You can't be confident without being nervous first. So today, I remind myself, discomfort means I'm growing. All right, time to work. Emails, meetings, reports. Sometimes office English feels like another language, but I try to keep it simple. When I write an email, I say, "Dear Sarah, please find the attached file. Let me know your thoughts." Smiles. Simple, clear, kind. That's enough. Before every meeting, I practice small phrases aloud. Good morning, everyone. Let me share my screen. I agree with that point. Looks into camera, speaking to viewer. If you're afraid to speak English at work, practice these small lines daily. Say them to yourself while you make coffee or when you walk. Repeat them until they feel like part of you. You know, confidence is not loud. Confidence is quiet. It's the moment you speak even when your voice shakes.
Okay, break time. I like walking and talking to myself. Yes, people might think I'm crazy, but who cares? When I walk, I describe everything I see. The sky is bright today. I can smell fresh coffee from that cafe. That man looks busy. Talking to yourself builds your thinking muscle in English. Your mind slowly stops translating. It starts living in English. Sometimes I ask myself questions in English, like, how am I feeling today? What's one thing I learned this week? What's something I'm proud of? Today, my answer is, I'm proud that I didn't give up. Because learning any language is not about talent. It's about patience. I'm listening to a short English podcast right now. The speaker talks about habits and motivation. I try shadowing what I hear. She says, small steps lead to big results. I repeat, small steps lead to big results. She says, consistency beats perfection. I repeat, consistency beats perfection. This is shadowing, listening, and repeating. It's one of my favorite ways to train my mouth and ears together. And when I shadow, I feel like English is not something outside me. It's something inside me, something I can grow every day. Sometimes at the end of the day, I feel tired. I doubt myself. I think, why am I still not fluent? Why do I forget words? But then I remember it's okay to be slow, because slow is not weak. Slow is steady. I look at my reflection and say, You are doing your best. You are not behind. You are growing quietly. I repeat again. You are doing your best. You are not behind. You are growing quietly. When I say these words, I feel lighter because English is not only about the tongue, it's about the heart. Every night, I write one short paragraph in English. Not perfect, just honest. Tonight, I write, "Today, I spoke English without fear. I listened, I shadowed, I smiled. I'm proud of myself." It's short, but it means something to me. Because every line I write, every word I speak, it's proof. Proof that I'm becoming the person I always wanted to be. If you're watching this, remember, your English journey is not about speed. It's about connection. With yourself, with others, with life. So talk to yourself in English. Record your thoughts. Whisper your dreams. Because your voice deserves to be heard, even by you. You don't need to live in another country to speak English. You just need to live with courage every single day. Because English is not learned in classrooms. It's learned in moments. When you talk to yourself while walking. When you write your feelings in a notebook. When you repeat one sentence again and again until it becomes yours. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, look at yourself and say, "Good morning, me. Let's speak again." And that's how fluency begins, not with grammar, but with love, patience, and practice.